Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, and my condolences to the family of Nipsey Hussle. We got to talk about this. Walk with me. It's cracking with a family. It's your boy Aunt Diesel. What's happening? A rapper by the name of Nipsey Hussle died on Sunday, broad daylight. He was shot 6 times by a friend that was in the exact same gang, rolling 60s. This is an example as to why we cannot give up our freedoms. What is this? Oh, we're gonna talk about it. It's my new shit. This is a clear-cut example why we cannot give up our rights to defend ourselves. What's crazy about this situation is he is a gang member. Well, he was a gang member. Rolling 60s Crip out of LA. He has a past. He has a history. He has made a name for himself. And karma is clearly a bitch. No doubt about that. For the fact that this gentleman knew he was part of the problem and decided he didn't want to be part of the problem, he wanted to help fix the problem, and then he dies. He didn't die in the streets gang banging. He died after he turned his life around and decided it's time for me to build up my community. Karma doesn't always hit when you want karma to hit. Karma acts on her own time. This dude was well respected in LA, in California, nationwide. Very respectful dude, maintained low tone. Never saw him come out of his character unless he needed to. And then some jealous piece of shit out of his own set decided, I'm gonna kill you. 5 shots to the chest, 1 shot to the head. They were making sure there was no chance of this guy walking away from that situation. And they have a name, they have a face, they have a person of interest, they have a possible suspect. If dude's on the run, his best bet, in my opinion, is to go ahead and turn yourself in. Well, either way, you're gonna die, bro. Sorry. You killed a very well-respected Crip member, a staple in his community, a well-loved celebrity. Now your face is attached to that. So you're gonna die on the streets out of retaliation from your own crew, or someone that he's helped in their lifetime is gonna get up on you. When you go to prison, somebody there is gonna get up on you. So if this guy committed suicide, I understand why. Because you signed your death certificate when you decided to kill a well-to-do member of society. But with that said, that's the gang life. That happens all the time. But it just goes to show you cannot give up your chances of protecting yourself. There's no possible way we can give up those rights. We got to fight for those rights, because no one can tell you that you cannot protect yourself. And we have a constitution. And the Second Amendment that's in that constitution says, shall not be infringed upon, and our government on a daily commits a crime by infringing on the Second Amendment. Now, I'm pretty sure, with him being a gang affiliate, that he lost his rights to protect himself due to a felony charge. I'm not sure. I didn't look up the history on Nipsey. But if he was a felon, I can see why he was not carrying a gun. Jesus was betrayed by one of his own disciples. It said, who the fuck are we to become complacent and trust the people around us, regardless to what codes we live by, what relationships we've created. I seen one of the comments in a video about the Nipsey Hussle killing, and dude said, I keep my circle so small, I talk to myself. Salute to whoever that was, because me too. I stay around family. I ain't got no friends. I see people I went to school with, what's happening, keep it moving. I see coworkers, what's happening, keep it moving. I may be missing out on a lot of fun and a lot of entertainment in my life, but look, I'm 37 years old. I done made it to 37 years old. Although I fit every fucking description, and I've heard that multiple times, so I'm not making that up. Made it to 37. Now, luckily, I did not catch a felony charge that would have alleviated me of my rights to own firearms and protect myself and my family and my loved ones. Let's talk. Let's talk to the youth. I understand the glorification of the gang life. I understand it. I've been through it. I've almost entertained joining Gangster Disciples, Crip, because it was glorified. I wasn't raised up needing a gang, but the glorification of the gang life, you see the big cars, you see all the money they get, you see all the women they get, you see all the respect they get. I entertained that for a while. Luckily, I didn't dive in, and I was just out doing stupid shit on my own. You cannot afford to catch a felony charge, or you won't be able to own these to protect yourself when you get my age. You're not gonna be 16, 17, 21, 25 forever. You're gonna become an old man like me. And as an old man like me, with responsibilities to my family, I'm glad I didn't do anything stupid enough to not be able to own these. All my guns legal. I didn't know Nipsey Hussle, never met Nipsey Hussle, never seen him in person. But it hit me hard because I liked his music. I couldn't stop thinking about it when I found out about it on Sunday for some reason. And that reason is because it hits home. It just sucks that he had to go when he turned into a good man. He left 2 kids behind and a fiance. Come on now. That's what we do. He was killed by a brother. That's why I don't do the tribalism. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. And they're the only people that I'm gonna call my brother or my sister. Because I know they won't kill me. We might come to hands every now and again. Well, we used to. We all grown men now. But I know they won't kill me. As pissed off as we've been at each other, they will not kill me under any circumstance. Because we're blood. We was raised together. We've been through it together. So all this, my brother, my sister, that shit goes out the window if I wasn't raised with you. If you didn't come out of my mom, if you weren't produced by my dad, I can't fuck with you like that. This Nipsey Hussle case is clearly the definition of a brother killing another brother. If that was his blood brother, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have happened that way. Because it hurt. It hurt. I didn't know, dude, but it hurt. Because that can happen to any one of us. None of us are exempt when it comes down to criminal activity. None of us. We cannot give these up. We cannot give these up. Because I guarantee if Nipsey didn't, if he was armed, for the fact that I don't know if he's a felon or not, if he was armed, he would have had a fighting chance. If someone around him was armed, he would have had a fighting chance. And the outcome may have been different. Because don't get it twisted. I can die with this or without this. I can die. This doesn't make me invincible. but it makes me equal. And that's all I want. I want nothing but equality. Unfortunately, Nipsey didn't have that same equality as the dude that shot him, which was probably a criminal, I'm sure. Which was probably a felon, I'm sure. Did he not know that the gun laws stated that he wasn't allowed to have the weapon that he killed his homeboy with? Just goes to show you that criminals don't respect the law by nature. So my message to the government, leave me the fuck alone. Because I did this legally. I made decisions in my life that afforded me the right to be able to have this legally. Worry about those fucking criminals that don't abide by those fucking laws that you create on a daily fucking basis. Leave me the fuck alone and leave people like me the fuck alone and worry about the problem that is not us. Let me get out my feelings real quick. Again, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Shit hit hard, good man. The good die young, it's always been said, and this is proof. In his own neighborhood, in front of his own damn store, allegedly in front of his own daughter. Streets got no love, but if they got him, I want him. And if they got one of these, I want one of these. I don't want a fair fight with a criminal because they're not playing fair regardless. So again, Nipsey, rest in peace. Good man. I wish I could do at least half of what you've done for your community, for my community. I wasn't afforded those same privileges. You're truly missed. The shit sucks. My condolences to the family of Nipsey Hussle. Mom, dad, brothers, sisters, wife, kids, all that. Salute to y'all. Hold your head up. Y'all be easy. Don't study my moves, just check my footwork. Video coming soon. Just got back from the range with this sexy beast. We gonna talk about it. Peace.